They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Nebraska's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quickly out to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. So the Missouri Tigers offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. And it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. Give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Missouri! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive covers 62 yards for the touchdown, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out.
Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The Cornhuskers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll keep it himself. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Gilliam. Throws to the wideout. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And the Huskers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Back open in the middle. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here comes the heat. Going deep. He's got it. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely on.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. With the run on 1st and goal. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Tigers! He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Pac-12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Boise State was able to come away with the win as they have so many times before in southwestern Idaho, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing is easy in college football. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake up the Pac-12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air, it's Gilliam. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lost a throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. It's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. It's a 1st and 10. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cornhuskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Got him downfield. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The give on the inside. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
Nebraska, 0.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. To the air, it's Gilliam. Works the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Huskers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Okay.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And it's It's third and goal, and listen, you're throwing for it. I get it, but you got to understand the shortness of the field down here and what I can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on fourth down to have a really manageable situation if I want to go for it.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11.
Missouri, 14. Nebraska, 3.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Snap to the back. Creates a little space. There he goes. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Wants to throw on first down. He lofts one down the sideline and is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Gilliam. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Handoff from the gun. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to sling it on second down. Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Punt is in the air on fourth down. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Looking for a man. It's Gilliam. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Gives it on the option. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. So Missouri will have to punt it away. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Got rid of it just in time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Offense in a bunch formation. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Stoneburner. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Returns it all the way back to the 23-yard line, and the defense gets a turnover.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Gilliam. Hauls it in. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Huskers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one splits the uprights. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he takes this from inside the 5, and he pumps it up inside the 20. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Going right to work up top. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. They'll immediately call timeout. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
He's in open space downfield. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They kick it away on 4th down. He's got it. He gets a block. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Dropping back, it's Gilliam. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got the tight end. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Off the play fake. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spotted. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. From the gun, running back on the move. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Looking to throw, it's Gilliam. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Creates a little room. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back.
Hold.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Wants to fire on second down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. The Cornhuskers will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Pulls and fires complete. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. The Tigers are facing third and inches. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. From their own 23, it'll be first and 10. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. This is a designed run. Short gain on the play before he slides. It'll be third and long. To the air. It's Gilliam. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Huskers will try to move the sticks on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Burton. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Now from inside the red zone. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Just keeps slinging it. Oh, they're after him. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. No good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game.
And that kind of tells you how the season's gone for this squad. Just whether it's the offense, whether it's the defense, now it's the special teams, missing a makeable kick. It's been that kind of year.
From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. So Missouri will have to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal. The left breaks into the open. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To throw, it's Gilliam. Grabbed over the middle, it's Burt. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. Got a little space. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. And the Huskers are flying down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pulls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Cornhuskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Huskers are in the red zone. Rides the back and leaves it. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass, it's Gilliam. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, he missed it. No good. That one could have helped out a bit there, guys. It's still an 8-point game.
Well, that last missed field goal is essentially a microcosm of the year it's been for this football team. Things just not going the right way on offense, on defense, and on special teams. Guys, it's just been that kind of year.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
He's got it. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. He was really beating himself up over that interception and that loss last week. I know he's thrown a pick in this one, but he's looked much more certain.
And what you ask quarterbacks to do nowadays and how much you put on their plate, one mistake is okay. Those usually aren't the ones that are going to kill you. So one mistake, back-to-back weeks, that's fine. You just can't make multiple, but the team's winning this week, which is the most important stat that he cares about.
He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Dances away to buy time. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. There he goes. Good, solid tackle. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll sneak it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it is now a final in Conference USA and a game I think a lot of folks will want to hear about.
And the returner will be brought down. Scanning the field, it's Gilliam. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. From the gun, looking for a man. Pressure coming. Wide open downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Find some fresh air. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They'll run the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cornhuskers want to move quickly. Looking to pass. It's Gilliam. Makes the grab. It's Garrison. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Huskers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Got his man downfield. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Looking to throw again. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats and you take the rankings and you take the records and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And, David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports who's motivated for these games. So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.